supposed to be yours to take, or?
What do you mean, explain it?
I don't know what was saying.
It went in.
Coach Dames made a comment saying that he didn't mind that you took it, but, you know, it was your decision on the field, is what he was meaning.
Yeah, I think all of the PKs are our decision on the field. We didn't have anyone set before.
Yeah, we just kind of talked about who was going to take it. It was really fast. Like, it wasn't like a... We're both willing to take them, and either one just like, we're fine with taking it, so either one of us just took it.
What'd you see when you stepped up? Because she made the save on her to that side on the previous one.
You know, I just know I need to place it where I need to place it. I don't really try to do it basically too much with the goalkeeper, but I knew I needed to get it in the goal, and that's what I was going to try and do.
On the second goal, New York goal, you had header. Abby was kind of like the center on that one. What happened on that one?
It went back of that. It just went over to Abby's side, and then I think it was Lloyd, and she was there. And then I was coming across, about to make the save. We see Lloyd, and she's there. So just trying to get in front of the ball, I guess, to not make it go in the goal. I think I got a piece of it, which is the worst part. So.
Christen, what are the emotions after a game like this? Had just about everything. 35 shots, 2 goals disallowed, a saved PK, another one off the crossbar. It had everything for the fans. I know you guys wanted to win, so what are you thinking now?
Yeah, the game was really wild. It was a lot more emotional than it was anything else. Both teams played on Wednesday. We have different motives coming into the game. Obviously, we were in a must-win situation, and so it was really emotional for us. And all of our players gave their best effort with what we had left. And I think that now we're kind of like on our toes. We just sort of have to wait and see what happens. And we had a good season, and I think that from where the team started when I got here to now, we've really come a long way. And I think that if we make it into the playoffs, we have a really good chance. So we just have our fingers crossed, and there's nothing we can do about the game now. So we just hope that the ball kind of falls our way and that we have a chance to, you know, play in the playoffs.
You come up with a tie tonight and a great comeback. What's your thought at this point?
I think we're all pretty disappointed, to be honest. Made some uncharacteristic mistakes in the first half. I think the game was a little bit too big for some of our players in the first half. The first goal, arguably the worst defending sequence we've had all year. And then the second goal, we come in late on a tackle because we get beat too easy in the wide space, and we lose the most dangerous player in the world in the air on a free header. So I think we were pretty disappointed at halftime. Got into him a bit, probably the most gotten into him all year. I thought the response in the second half was good. We obviously created enough chances to win. So now we wait.
Any thoughts about leaving a couple goals on the field?
I mean, tonight against Houston, I mean, which game? I mean, we can go through tons. I mean, 2-0 here against Sky Blue, a PK to go, 3-0, miss, get tied 2-2. I mean, throughout the course of the season, I think that stuff all balances out. There's no one defining play that determines if you get in or don't get in. So we had a chance to close the door. We didn't close the door, and we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. I thought the effort and the performance in the second half was good, especially when we went down 3-1 that early. It would have been easy to fold up shop, and we didn't. Can't believe we're referee called 3 penalty kicks for us. I really were all penalty kicks. Credit to him. But yeah, I mean, the group's disappointed, but I think we feel like we did what we could do in the second half. We had some chances, obviously. They had some chances, and the game opened up. So,
If this was the end of the season, you know, how do you assess the whole season as a whole with all the young players, all the different lineup changes? You made a nice push at the end of the season to get into the contention.
you know, I don't know if I have a good answer for that. I've said all along to the owner that when the original allocations and that stuff came out, that we thought it would take 3 years to, and Shannon's the only one left from our original allocation. So I thought it would take some time to build through the draft and build younger ones. It doesn't mean that tonight doesn't sting any more than it does, but I do think if we're able to get through, or heading into the next year, that first half experience will go a long way for our players. And Shannon and Lori shouldn't have played, to be honest, from a health standpoint. So they went out and gutted it out. We had some young players out there that got caught up in it a little bit. We just didn't perform very well as a team in the first half. You know, we were on them in the first 15 or 20. We got the penalty kick, and then we lost our way. And Abby and Carly started driving their group, and they started to come into it a bit. And I don't think people understand the significance that Abby has until you're actually down there and see. I mean, she is not just the things she does playing-wise, but she's a force. I mean, when she tells those guys to go, they go. And she started driving them, and they came into it, and then Carly started to come into it, and it got a little harder, but I thought, like I said, I thought our response was good. We found our way back. Again, we get the PK, we miss the PK. We don't put our heads down, we just keep going and keep fighting and get another one, and probably had 2 other good chances to get out of it. So, you know, I don't have it, like I started the answer with, I don't have a good answer to that.
Did you say anything to Kristen after that PK?
No. What am I going to say to Kristen? Don't worry about it. I mean, there's nothing to say. She stepped up and took it. Good shooters go the same way. She went the same way. Goalie made a good play on it. We move on to the next thing. I'm surprised she didn't step up and take the third one. You know, I mean, that's Kristen's versatility and the things she's been able to do since she's got here. I don't really think people understand either. She's played 4 different spots. She's completely changed her defensive habits. She plays underneath for us, she plays high for us. I mean, she's been fantastic for us. So if we get through and we get a penalty kick in the next game, I would think she's probably the one to step up and put it down. I mean, that's her role here.